graphics.
Alright, we are playing. We are streaming. What?
Nothing. Hi. I made the mistake of watching the other streaming recording. How does anybody listen to themselves and not immediately want to punch themselves in the eardrum? Like, So, we're gonna play this masterpiece again.
Was that the first one that we did? Oh.
Isn't this my favorite?
Yeah. I kind of like the other one. It was a little bit more stressful, but
Yeah.
it was still fun.
I was pretty good at it too. I like games I'm good at. It makes me feel better about myself. You know, after hearing myself talk, I need all the confidence boosting I can get.
It's funny because you said you heard yourself talk and you're like, ugh, and then you want to do it again. So.
I don't. I just wanted to play this game. Matt's like, I'd like to stream it. I'm like, it's okay. I mean, if you guys want to listen to this, I wouldn't. But I'm in this head, so everything sounds different, I think. Like, this meat suit is different for me, I guess. You alright, Dipper? Poor itchy puppies. Anyone else have dogs with allergies? I guess goldenrod's popping. We have it in our garden. We tried to dig it out, but that stuff is just persistent. It's very annoying. So every time I see it bud up, I pick the buds and put them in the trash and hope we don't get more seeds. Yay, gardening. Let's talk about gardening.
I posted to Facebook. You should share it on yours.
My phone's way over there though.
Dipper!
So let's go over what's happened since the last time we talked. So we ate lunch. We had tomato soup, so that was good. I like tomato soup. I used to not. The older I get, I don't know if it's my taste buds are maturing or dying. But food that I used to think was just awful, like tomatoes, like I still can't eat a tomato. I'm one of those people, like I can't have it on stuff. Occasionally I can put it on a taco, but for the most part, people are like, oh, tomatoes, and I'm like, meh, tomatoes. So, yeah, we had tomato soup for lunch. It was good. And then, like, we watch YouTube crap because, YouTube's fun. I mean, you're here right now.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully someone's listening to this other than me,
At
just cringing.
At some time in the future, because no one's watching currently. But...
Dipper, go get your lobster. Here's my rug. Can I pet my dog and play this game? I was listening to the Morbid podcast, but I'm confused because the new Morbid episode that came out, because I listened through Amazon Music. I know everyone's probably like, why do you do that? Because I don't understand like podcast stuff, so it's there. But I was listening to an episode and it said it was a new episode, so they're cool. And they're talking about we're gonna post a picture to our social media. So I went and looked at their social media and I got really confused because their social media is talking about a different episode. So then I went on Amazon Music and that episode dropped like a week ago. So I'm like, am I like in the future? How am I listening to an episode that isn't? Yeah, Yeah, I'm
Should I
really
get it?
confused.
Should I put him up?
If he wants to. Up, up.
Up, up?
Go, big daddy. Come here. Up, up. Come. He wants to play, I think. He's like, I have energy. Someone come running around with me. Let's get crazy.
This is where the viewers are, and then
Yeah, no?
chat's over there.
Where it says viewers. Got it.
Oh, my phone.
That's a microphone. I wonder what that sounded like. Are you guys okay? Matt just dropped you onto the floor. The cover piece flew off of the microphone.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Did it break?
No.
I can fix it. I got hot glue. Paper mache. Duct tape. I am ready.
My pea popper fell off.
I know that sounds awful. So when our dogs want to play, I call it rumpusing. Like, let's have a rumpus. It's like they get their zoomies. And now Duddy's looking at me like, I want a rumpus. You want to go by your pop-pop? You want to go play? Pug's deciding, is it worth getting up off my soft bed? I got a $5 blanket from Amazon, and it's a Hocus Pocus blanket. And it's just like a company took every awful clip art image and text related to it and merged it all into one blanket. So I mean, it's pretty bad, but I kind of love it. So that's what I'm using. And it's gonna be its first Halloween. I'm so excited. Ow! I'm being trampled by canines. Don't hump your brother on my lap. Stop.
Okay.
So my social media streams are pretty much just all animals that need homes, like, and it's hard for me to be like, no, it's cute, but I don't want to adopt it. So, like, I don't know why I'd want more poopy buttholes around my house, but I do. It's hard. So my message to the universe is, please stop showing me homeless animals because it hurts my heart. Or if anyone wants to sponsor us, we will adopt all the animals if you help us pay for them. Because gosh darn, owning pets is expensive. I remember growing up, we had found a kitten in my grandma's neighbor's garage wall. And my mom said that was the most expensive free cat we had ever had. And she had a lot of health problems, but she was a good cat when she wasn't psychotic and trying to eat me. She was the kind where, like, she was half feral, so she'd go from, like, loving on you to, like kicking and gnawing on your arm. And just, oh, the number of Bactine bottles and Neosporin tubes we went through. But no, she was a good cat. Taught me a lot about, like, you know, respecting animals. It's not just about what you want. And we made like my parents said, you know, like, we made a commitment when we adopted her, you know, to take good care of her. So even though she wasn't the super cuddly kitty that, you know, everyone like, oh, you know, the perfect cat, you can dress up in clothes, and, you know, like, we made a commitment to her. So that was a good lesson to learn. Right, Matt?
Yep.
Matt's just whispering in the background how awesome I am. He's just, I don't know if you guys heard that. He's like, wow, Sarah, you're amazing. Oh, thanks, honey.
What do you think your highest level is? Or was?
In this one, 30 something, I thought. Now that we just ate dinner, so I've got lots of brain foods and heartburn. So
Goes hand in hand.
yeah, no, I had pizza. So if everyone's wondering why my body's freaking out, I had pizza, and the sauce has spices in it, so my body's like freaking out. I'm one of those people. Like, we went to a restaurant and the chef's like, do you want it spicy at all? And I was like, no, white rice is too spicy for this girl, like, no spice. And he was just laughing at me. Like, at least I'm honest.
Talk about the Chinese
Yeah, the Chinese restaurant on 22nd before it closed. That guy was super cool. Matt had a little bit of spice. I just laugh at him because he gets all sweaty. But Matt's like a moist guy. Like, I have to explain this. If you've seen Bob's Burgers, there's the one where Tina is having a birthday and Bob wants to work extra to get her money for her birthday gift or present or party or something like that. So he falls asleep at the breakfast table and Louise says, "Oh, is he drooling or is he sweating?" And the mom, I can't remember her name, Linda, she says, "Your father's a very moist sleeper." And that's Matt. And then I also like to say, "Sorry we're late, Matt had diarrhea," because that's also a great quote from...
You gotta say it in her voice.
"Sorry we're late, Matt had diarrhea." That's not the best Linda voice I've done, but... That's also the voice I give my mom a lot of times. We're like, "Oh, Sarah!" But my mom's not a Jewish mom. I had a Jewish mom. I had a job, and the lady that worked with me, she's like, "I'm your Jewish mother." She was amazing. She didn't really sound like it either, but I guess that's more like New York Jewish mom kind of thing, maybe? I don't know.
I had a friend who had a Jewish mom. He was a guy. He's like, "You gotta eat more."
Oh, honey. How, why don't you ever call your mother? All these days go by. I never hear from you. How could you do this? I was in labor for 8 hours. Oh my God. Okay. 18 hours. I've never had kids, so it sounds awful to me. Like I once had to work 8-hour shift at work. One job we had, Matt and I'd be at work till like 2 in the morning sometimes. We get so crazy. And our coworker was super awesome. We just like, we could just get, what's the word? Like, punch drunk? Slap happy, yeah. We were just like, the stupid, like just one word would just set me off laughing and I couldn't stop. The other day, what was I laughing at that was absolutely ridiculous? Like I was remembering how somebody would look if they said something, or it just was like, just thinking of the look was just, I was losing it. I was like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Just like that. We have 0 pause the game. I don't know, can I? Oh, we used Google Translate to find out what stuff said. And you can start or cancel at the beginning. We don't know what any of this says. But it was like the Garden of Children or something, which is kind of scary. But I guess it's like, I don't know. But yeah, so, isn't that what it said? I told you what it said.
I can't.
We'll look it up again sometime and remember what it says. Probably not. Like I told you guys, my brain not functional a lot these days. That's okay. I'm accepting myself for how I am. And
Punky wants on my lap.
Trader, Dipper, come up here. Did he play? Did you play ball? Get your lobster, kid.
Ooh, level 22.
Did I just mess that up? Yeah, just mess that up. Watching Sarah mess stuff up since 1979.
There's 4 stars that you can.
Yeah, so don't think about what you do when you play this game because you will screw it up so good. Unless you want to be just like me. I'm getting...
You can take the purple.
I don't need... What? Oh. Did you see it? It wouldn't work. No, you gotta go by daddy or something, kid. Our poor puppies are so neglected. I just stopped being able to see the threes. Well, 23 for the first warm-up. It's not.
Seems like it went fast.
The time said 13. Was that 13 minutes? I'm gonna start at level 15 this time.
This game seems very arcadey to me.
I can't imagine okay, well, I have a bad ankle from a car accident, so I can't imagine standing anywhere for long, but I can't imagine standing and playing this kind of game at an arcade. But then I like think back and been like, I was a kid and I used to like play in the sun, like in the hot summer, like I'd go outside playing. So obviously I was wired differently as a child. Do you ever think about like when you were little, you'd go out and play in the snow? And now when you're like cold, it's like, oh God, fix it. And back then you were like, your parents would probably be like, come inside, you're soaking wet. And you're like, no, I'm making snowmen. Yeah, I'm gonna make a snow fort. It's gonna be it would just be like a little tunnel you could barely fit into, and you'd be like, Dad, come check out my snow cabin.
I made
I'm gonna live out here.
I made a snow cave that could fit 2 kids in it.
That's cool. We made some pretty nice ones. We had like an ice cave at the end of our driveway, but then like you see the news specials where they're like, don't let your kids do that because the plows go by and bury them alive. But apparently like that didn't happen when I was little.
This was in a driveway, so it didn't really...
You know when you go at my parents' house through the back gate, that area was awesome for making, because the snow from the patio got shoveled back there, so we had a lot of, but yeah, we'd make like, when I was really little, my dad and mom would make snow animals for us. Like my dad's like really artistic, and my mom's more artistic than she admits. But they would make like snow rabbits, like huge ones, and then put us on top of them for pictures. Oh my god, it's so cool. I think I showed you pictures in the family photo albums in the basement. Like way back when we first started dating and were interested in each other's histories. Before, you know, we got complacent. AKA normal. You guys seen them, right? Those new relationship people, and they're all like holding hands and like kissing. Ugh. Yuck. That's chill. Those poor kids. I think my favorite thing is to tell, like, when neighbors, I forget which neighbor it was, they were talking about something like that. I'm like, oh, we don't do any of that. We're too old. Cracks me up. Like that Portlandia. Matt's got the early onset grumps. We're like in our mid-40s. Yeah, we're in our mid-40s and we're just like old crotchety. Like I want to be a swamp hag. Like just build a branch fence around my yard and just invite animals in. Be like, squirrels can live here and visit. People, not so much. Although we did meet one of our neighbors finally, who moved in a couple years ago during the pandemic, and her daughter were amazingly lovely. Her kid's cute as a button. I'm not sure buttons are really cute.
Japan.
Yeah. She's from Japan, and I believe she moved here right before the pandemic, which must have been like really like, oh great, what did I get myself into? Hi. Are you a good puppy? Up. Come on, up. We'll go get a toy. You could chew on a Benebone. You could cuddle with me. Let's see, what else could my dog do? That's fun. You could organize all the bills that need to be paid. No, you don't want to pay bills? Okay. How about we just sit down and be like cuddly? I heard cute cuddly dogs is like a nice thing. Ooh, what? Am I a bad mommy? I think my dog just called me an asshole. You're a jerk. Stop playing that and play with me. You want rubbies? Up here. You cannot have your bone. It's too small. We need to wait. Your bones are ordered. We just have to get them from the Amazon delivery guy. I ordered some collagen chews for our puppy, so hopefully they are long lasting. So these rabid chew hounds. Although I guess it's pretty good. A bully stick lasted 3 nights of chewing. That's not too awful, I don't think. Right?
Yeah.
No one else can answer, so you're stuck doing it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh, and Matt, you didn't talk about what you did this afternoon. Matt did dishes. Everybody applaud. And he cleaned the stove top. So I'm like, love it. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm trying to think, what else did we do? So what did you guys do? Anything fun? What'd you have for lunch? Tell us in the comments. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Smash that like button. Come on, guys. We're trying to get to 100,000 followers today. I've seen some Twitch streams and stuff, and seriously, I'm just like, that seems like a lot of work. Like, you see people that are playing like the same game for like 100 years, and they're like on the like, I'm gonna, like, I have an online friend, and she did all this hard work in Stardew Valley, and got all this money and bought like this thing, and I was just like,
It's a clock or something.
I'm just like, wow, that's a lot of dedication and work.
How much excitement do you have to feign to?
No, I think if it's some, like, I get into this, like, I kind of zone out. I think, like, if it's her happy place, I can understand how she did it. But, like, personally, to me, it just feels daunting. Like, I talk myself out of things before I do them. I think that's my depression a lot of times, where it's just like, ugh. Like, getting up and showering seems like a lot of work today. But, you know, some days, you know, you just do the best you can. You always try to do the best you can.
Come on up, Dip.
Come on, come sit. Alright, I'm gonna pause the game. Oops, that's not the pause button.
I think it does the same
Yeah,
thing.
okay. So you guys just talk to Matt for a sec. I'm gonna get my dog, Kong. Did I say talk to my dog?
No, you said talk
Talk
me,
to Matt?
but there's no one.
Oh, Matt's gonna talk to you, tell him about the video we were just watching the French Bulldog and what Duddy was doing. That was cute. Tell them about Duddy.
We're watching a video with a baby French Bulldog that was crying, and Dudley kept on cocking his head every time it cried. And it was very cute.
So cute. Now we're gonna get a French Bulldog, just for Dudley. Come on, guys.
Ah, yes.
Do you want to ask Mom if she has any coupons for milk phones? All right, guys. Here you go. Come on, Daddy. dog is special. Smell. Okay. Come on, cookie. Honey, your cookie is in. Okay. Oh, that sweet dog. I put the cookie in the Kong, gave him the Kong. He seriously, like, looked at me like, what? I used the giant Kong, and it's not even stuck in there. It's just in. Look at him struggle. Oh, our Boston figured out puzzles so quick. Oh, why did I leave it like this? Ah. Sorry about that, guys. Can you reach my water? We're gonna try again.
One more time.
Ugh. Put it up your nose. Fred Armisen, that's the guy you were thinking of. The
Oh,
movie.
I was just thinking of Fred Armisen. What was it about him? I can't remember.
At the girl at the shop.
Oh, when he was
Bookstore?
the bookshop owner, when he was the lady bookshop owner. But there was something I was just like, I was like, just imagining his facial expressions, and I was losing my shit. Like, I was just, like, near tears laughing so hard. It just brought so much joy to my life just to imagine Fred Armisen. So if you're out there listening, Fred, because you're surely not. But if anyone knows Fred, or if you ever do hear this, maybe magically someday, you bring us much joy with your comedy, and I appreciate
And your
it.
funny face.
Yes, your funny face that I love. He's a good guy. At least I think he's a good guy. What if he's not a good guy? I would be just like crushed, I think. So I would be like, not Fred. I enjoy that he does like guitar humor. I personally don't get it, but Matt seems to understand it, so I
pretty good.
appreciate that. Yeah, Matt plays guitar. Not for a really long time though. You should play guitar for me. No, you can stop that. We have a list of things that Matt is forbidden to do. Like, it started way early in our relationship. He could do this weird, like, impression of a drunk version of himself, and it was like, that's on a list of things you can never ever do again. Like, ever. So, that's cool. That's how our relationship stays healthy. Doop, doop, doop. So do you prefer to just watch this video game, or do you guys like when we talk? I don't know. Like, what do people like? We should make a poll. Why should I grab my phone? I could have shared it.
Where is it?
Well, now I'm playing. As Matt destroys the room.
As I bend over and accidentally fart.
Don't. Don't even joke about that. Can't handle that.
Not that anybody cares. I'm getting an iPhone 14, and it's smaller than the 11 that I have right now. How's that for first world problems?
I told Matt, you have your parents' old iPad, you can just read stuff on there. Matt has a tendency to like read things a lot on his phone, and I think I do too, more than I probably should. But I'm always worried about his like, I'm like, your eyes are gonna bleed. Because Matt does illustration on a computer, and then he looks at his phone and reads articles and watches videos and plays video games. It's like we need some screen-free time. We do read books, which is good. We are
Literate
a
people.
bibliophile couple. Do enjoy a good book. I also enjoy a good pie. Uh-oh. You okay? Did he solve his already? We're just gonna let Dipper work on his, okay? Like,
as long as Dudley doesn't.
I think Dudley will just come on
harass
your
him.
lap. If we can get Dudley on your lap, that would be good. Daddy, come cuddle your papa. Papa. Does everyone remember the stop motion Christmas movies? Papa, eat! They're so freaky. Who's ever heard of a skinny Santa?
Okay. Hey, Dudley.
Hey, come in, up. He's like, no, bro. I'm gonna go check out that cookie again.
I'm thirsty.
I'll get a drink. We have good dogs. We have very good dogs. And they are both rescues. Adopt, don't shop. I can't believe the number of animals that are in shelters. So if you can open up your heart, even like, you know, maybe you can't afford to adopt a dog, but you could foster if your heart can handle it. And then that helps them not live in a cage in a shelter. And then they get adopted faster because they exhibit more of a family situation behavior kind of thing. And that's my TED Talk. And that's my TED Talk. I heard they need a new Mario voice lady, so I'll volunteer for that. Yeah. You okay? I think he needs you to rub his cheeks. Maybe it got stuck in his cheek. Look how happy the little lady is. Bouncing around so happy with my matching skills. Oop. I wonder how many of you out there are like watching and being like, don't do that, go there. Oh, so we watch Wheezy Waiter. I don't know if you watch him on the YouTube, but we do. So if you're out there, Wheezy, and you're watching, the way you solve your spelling bee puzzles kind of gets to me, and it's bad. So I probably don't watch you do that as often as you post it because I don't know.
Dudley,
Come on, Dad.
are you done, Dipper?
There's no way he got that out.
Come here, Dud.
Yeah, Daddy. Come get me. So yeah, I spend much of my life making voices and pretending I know what my dogs are saying, which I'm sure is probably pretty common for women without children in their 40s. Well, I was in my 30s and I did it too, so. It's not really an age thing, is it? Dipper, be good. Matt, can you get Duddy or go check Dipper's cookie? Maybe put Dipper in his kennel with his cookie? Duddy, don't encroach. Space is good. Go get the dog or something.
Okay.
Why did it go faster? Everybody tell it to go slow again. If we all think slow thoughts. Check his Kong first, make sure it's empty. Check his Kong, make sure he got it out, Duddy. You know, because he's special sometimes.
I added more tags, so maybe. Oh, Hopefully
It's Labor Day. Everybody should be watching videos, right? That's what we all do on Labor Day, right?
we're laboring to get more views.
No one laugh. It'll encourage him. It's kind of like with T-Rexes, how you don't move. Don't encourage it. I'm gonna. 27? I thought I got into the 30s. Maybe
That might have been the other game.
Oh, yeah.
The other game.
Let's start at level 20. Alright, everybody. Here's a close-up of Duddy. And listen to him snort. Snort. That's his little
it's going.
snorts. Oh, my game's starting. Sorry. Who would like us to put a camera on our pug and just have our pug
Pug Cam.
like on the side is pug cam, and then it's us playing crappy video games, or good video games, but we play them crappily. Let's see if I can recover from this build up.
Waxy buildup.
You're a waxy build up.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, it does if you think about it. You're kind of thick, a little stinky. It's hard to get rid of you. Shut up, you made me say it. You're like, let's stream this.
I'm addicted to streaming. I got next game.
Oh, okay.
That way you can, why do you say it like that? That way you can tell all your online friends that we're...
That's
Making fools of
unnecessary. Oh, I want to play. Remember I told you I wanted to play, not watch you play. Oh. No, seriously. I should read. I gotta start a new book today.
Purple girl.
Why don't you just post it for me?
Wouldn't have to be under your account.
Yeah, you have my phone. Don't you?
I need your thumb or face or something.
How do you not remember my passcode? Just hold still. Alright. We've been together 15 years. He doesn't know our home phone number, and he doesn't know my passcode. Which is kind of nice, I guess. You don't have to worry about him like sneaking through my phone and looking at all my memes I've saved.
Do you have... Oh,
I have a Facebook app, yes.
never mind. I can do this, I think.
We know this. Oh, so I found a helicopter that flew over the Running Man, the Burning Man people leaving, and they were all like mudded in. And there was like one van that was stuck, and a man and a woman were walking around the van in the mud. And Matt was like, she was driving, and I was so like, he was driving. So we're not sure who was driving. But whoever it was, it's okay. You hesitated. You didn't power through the puddle, and you got stuck. It's okay. And to the guy with the man bun, who the helicopter guy zoomed in on and focused on, you're famous now. What are you gonna do with your newfound man bun fame? don't know about man buns. I'm still torn. They've been around for so long, but I'm still like, meh. What's your stance on man buns, Matt?
I don't know.
You're like, I don't have one.
Yeah.
But you don't like mullets. So how funky does a hairdo have to be to have like an opinion on it?
I don't like rat tails.
I hate rat tails. There's something weird about a kid turning around and having like a trail of greasy child hair coming out.
I like
It
I
was-
like mohawks, but I don't like them on kids.
There was a girl in my college who had like a virgin, like a chastity braid or something, but she wasn't a virgin. And I'm like, I don't think it works like that.
I don't even know what that is.
You like, someone want to explain it to Matt? You grow
There's no
like,
one.
you grow like a long. I'm gonna start just referring to like pretend we have viewers during our private conversations when I don't want to talk about something. Be like, why don't you talk to our viewers about that? She grew like a really long piece of hair and braided it, or it was braided, and it, like when she'd cut her hair, she wouldn't cut that, and it was like really long, and it was a braid, and it like signified her chastityness.
Kind of like the one string of hair that Jedis have, and
Yeah, but I don't think that's good. Well, hey, Anakin maybe was like an eternal virgin because he's annoying. I don't know. No, I don't acknowledge the existence of those. Only the original three. Oh. I don't think so, Tim. I'm waiting for Matt to say, oops, you did it again.
Why would I say that?
It's like the dad joke thing.
29.
Oops, you did it again. Oops. Should I go to 1 and do it on normal?
Sure.
Alright, kids, we're gonna see what this is like.
Normie.
I'm thirsty. Drink! Twink!
Yeah.
I quote that beautiful movie. Twink! I need a fresh pig for my feet.
Little pug do.
Oh, that'd be lovely. The shapes change as the levels go up, right? Like the dark blue goes away. Maybe I just don't think about it.
Yeah, that's right. Doesn't seem like the dark blue.
I think the
Shows up
colors
as much.
change. Because I thought the colors changed between the different characters, but I don't think that's true. I think it starts the same colors and then it changes. It's very strange. How peculiar.
How bizarre.
Watch Matt get lyrics to common songs, popular songs wrong.
How bizarre. How is that?
Hmm.
How goes?
Yeah. See, he struggles. But ask him like Beatles trivia, and he's like, I know that. Hmm. Weird. Should be like, is that useful knowledge? I love that Dudley's like, I'll just lay down and cuddle with you guys. And Dipper's like, I'm gonna keep trying to get this bone out of this Kong. It's actually wedged in there. Our Boston could get it out. He figured it out when he was a puppy. He could get it out in, what'd you say, like 3 minutes? Or less? Like you'd flip it over, chew the butt of the Kong, and out popped the cookie. And unfortunately, Dipper is like, if you hand him the butt end of it, he just flips it and he like throws it around. Like, why won't this thing come out? It's like, it's good though. It teaches him like, problem solving, and also it's interactive, so it's enrichment, and it keeps him quiet, and it distracts him from his itchy Pete's. Oh, by the way, Pete's are dog feet, and Sarah. What? I'm translating. What's this girl talking about? She calls her dog's feet Pete's? What's that? Oh my god, I gotta go, Melissa! There's my toilet paper! It's getting worse. Have you noticed?
What?
My lumpy space princess. It's getting worse and worse.
I gotta go, Melissa.
Oh my god, Melissa, I gotta go. Where's my toilet paper? I can't. I forgot. It's gone. It's completely gone. I have no recollection of what she sounds like. Somebody help. Send me a video of Lumpy Space Princess. Stat.
LSP.
She's amazing.
You got nothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, what am I supposed to do here?
This is normal.
What?
You are on normal, so it's gonna be slightly more
Annoying.
yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. And,
You can move your triangles.
you can move your triangles. What?
I don't know what I was. Move your triangles.
Move your triangles, buddy. Oh my god, Melissa, there's my toilet paper. Maybe it's because my throat hurts today.
And like
My burns! Ben and Jack! My burns! Yeah, I'll stop now. People are like running for the exit. No, God, make her stop!
there's people not watching this video and they're like, ah.
Yeah, everybody's now watching this video right now. Cut it, you guys. Oh my god. Oh my glob, you guys. Has anybody seen the new, they like put up Beavis and Butthead things that are like new?
They're actually pretty funny.
Some of them are ish funny. I mean, it's Beavis and Butthead, so you have to remember like, it's them. And they had problems when they first came out with being like...
I like the ones where they're old.
It scares me. Because you know there's people just like that in the world that haven't changed. There was one they were on a field trip to time zone change, you know, like where you go, like, and they're like, it's an hour earlier than it was before. And he like, Beavis broke his arm, it was all gross. Like, I know it's animated, but it was gross. Like, his arm was all bent, and I was like, ugh! Like, it really bothered me. And then he's like, we'll go back an hour before you broke your arm. And it was like, he's just walking around with this broken arm, and it's like, oh, yeah,
Like all
that bothered
swinging.
me. Yeah, it was, oh, yeah, I can't. Like, animated or not, that's just, put that away.
I still think they should bring back King of the Hill.
I thought they were going, maybe to. I don't know. Oh, maybe it was Futurama or something? I don't know. They always talk about bringing stuff back, and I'm kind of like, it won't be as good. It never is. And it just depresses me.
I actually think Beavis and Butthead is better now than it.
I didn't have cable, so I'm not sure. Like, I've seen enough clips. I played the video game with one of my friends. It was really hard. But I liked when we were in the hospital with the gurney and you're squirting IVs at people. That That was fun.
Should stream virtual stupidity.
I don't know what that is.
It's just some butthead computer game.
Gonna vote on you can do that while I'm reading a book. So how many people like pens and paper? Maybe we could have just like a video of me talking about pen and paper because that's my favorite stuff. Am I getting to another drought of
Your up pyramids.
my up pyramids?
They're up triangles. Up dog.
What's up, dog? Oh.
What's up with you?
Yeah.
I can't believe you.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
tell who
good.
fell for that back in the 90s. That was this girl. Wait, what? I still don't get it. You are dumb. I'm gonna read my book.
Smells like up dog in here.
What's up?
That was Dave Strash's favorite.
Maybe you shouldn't use
Sure.
first and last names.
Oops. I meant Dave beep.
I was gonna say you can edit it out, but we don't edit this because that takes too much work. I guess you don't edit live streams, do you?
Editing. What's that?
Are we supposed to edit live streams? Do we just do it wrong, or
You can, but
all those in favor of us editing and
That's-
removing our voices completely? Me!
that's only for people that make money off of this stuff.
I'd like to make money. I think I'm gonna start knitting again. I bruised my thumb joint the other, yesterday. Like a bruise popped up and it was like so sore. No idea how I did it. Too bad I can't get paid for that talent. Like, I'll go to some doctor and be like, I gave myself a bruise. And they'll be like, how'd you do that? I'd be like, I have no idea. Maybe they could investigate it UFO abductions. Yeah, I'd be like, I don't know who did this, but they snuck into my bedroom while I was sleeping, and when I woke up, I had this bruise. And I apologize to Southern people, because I know you guys aren't all like that, but for some reason, that's the voice that my brain chooses when I talk about alien abductions. What's that guy we watch? The YouTuber that we watch? What's his name? The liberal redneck? He cracks me up. Maybe he's watching. Someday in the future. His name's like Chowder or something. Hey, remember the movie Powder? What
No,
if
not
we
really.
What if we remake the movie Powder and have it be Chowder? And
Chowder.
yes. How many people like the movie Jaws? And when they say park the car in the yard, when I was little, I didn't understand that at all because I was young and had no idea about regional accents. But I do know I said Hershey's wrong and people made fun of me for it. I've had to work on saying Hershey's instead of Harshies. For some reason I like to say Hershey Kisses. Can I have some beverage? Can you reach my chapstick?
I don't really see much of a difference. Where's
It's by my date stamp. It's a
do
mint
you want to
chapstick.
post to any other of your social medias?
I
other than
don't
Facebook?
use social media. I have Facebook. That's about it. Did
Where is
you?
it? Oh,
Hey. Did you post?
I shared my post.
Okay.
on
Well,
yours.
that's all we can do. And then let me read something real fast here. My lips hurt real bad. Eat, Tina, eat. We should watch that again.
I don't think the people watch game streamers until like late.
Oh. But Twitch is on all day.
Well, yeah.
So maybe people just... Maybe they only watch it on Twitch. I love listening to people be like people who don't understand Twitch. Like, why would you watch someone play video games all day? And it's like, have you ever dated anybody who played video games? Because it's pretty much your life. Like when it's a one-player game, unless you can guilt trip them into letting you play. Right, Matt? It got to a point where I was like, let me try it. Or actually a lot
Should
of...
I turn this off? Or?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. It'll go off by itself. Like Matt'll get to a point where like, you try it. You try it. And I seriously, like, sometimes I fight him. I'm like, who wants to try it? You try it. And then eventually I'll try it. And then I'm like, oh no, now I want to play this. That happened with the Zelda games. What else did that happen with? God of War. It's so bad though.
You didn't play that too much though.
No, I resisted. You're like, play that. I'm like, yeah.
I don't remember you playing that much. You watched it.
I did some fighting. Remember? Because I was like, I did good. I beat him. That was one I didn't want to. I didn't start watching you do it, so like I didn't know the storyline, and then I got interested in the storyline, and I'd ask you questions, and you'd be like, I don't know.
Speaking of, what were we talking
God of War?
Yeah, speaking of God of War,
Am I contagious?
We got that at the library, and it's a good tip for cheap people that don't want to spend a lot of money on games. You can always
check your local library. Not every library carries video games or movies, but a lot of them do. And if they don't carry physical movies, check to see if they have the app called Hoopla, because you can watch movies on that, and that's a good way to save money on streaming.
Pretty much all the video games that I've wanted to play, I've been able to find in our library,
which is nice. So he doesn't.
Sometimes you have to be on a wait list, but it doesn't take that long.
Yeah, and then it's instead of dropping like 60 to 90 bucks on or 80 bucks on a game.
On a game you may not like.
Yeah, or you play it, find out you do like it, and wouldn't mind. Like it might be something that you'd play again, or you like.
Like I didn't have to spend a cent on God of War, and we beat that game.
Yeah, but there were times where like I would put a hold on it, and then. Yeah. I would check it out, and then we'd have to wait a little while to get it back. But that, I mean, honestly, that's not that bad considering. Like we saved, what was it, 70 bucks? 60 bucks?
60.
I wonder how they decide what to price video games. I'm sure there's like a formula.
The PS5 is now 70. So.
Games for it are, you mean? I was like, wow, it's $70, I can afford it. I keep looking at emulator, like handheld emulators, and I'm like, ooh, but then I'm like, probably shouldn't. Are you still working on your cookie, bud? Can you tell? I think he is. Oh, no, it's, no.
I'm gonna change the title to Game and Chat, maybe.
Welcome to Game and Chat at Dogfart Gaming. Don't you think that's a cute name for a dog, like for a channel that plays games? Dogfart Gaming. The game channel that blames it on the dog. Gink, gink, gink. Maybe I should go back to level 1 and try. Alright. Who is the other girl's music that I like? Her forehead looks weird. Like her eyes and her forehead. I don't like her. Try this one. Is this the one with the squirrel? Aww. I don't know. The little woodland creature. I wonder if anybody does like morning art chat videos. Like where, like in a room where you can actually interact though. Like I gotta figure out how to do that. Can you tell if Dipper's still working on his cookie?
Yeah.
Wonder if we should help him out. Maybe like in another 10 minutes. It's probably like, just come out of there already. I'ma eat you, Cookie. So on games like this, do you like to start back at level 1? So you like build up speed? Or do you like to just like go back a couple levels or start where you stopped? Like on Tetris, like I always like to go back a few levels.
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Well, there's no one here, so I'm stuck talking with you.
Thanks. I normally like starting from the beginning, I guess. It
Like
depends on
building up speed.
Yeah, I can never really start from a
Fast.
faster pace. Yeah.
I wonder if that's like a general consensus.
I think it just depends. I'm not that good on video games. So
I think you're better than you give yourself credit for, but you're really awful at first-person shooters. And it makes me sad to know that during the zombie apocalypse, we are SOL.
Well,
you get
also,
better. You
there's
build
not thumbsticks on a
real gun.
Colt or whatever.
Not one of them gun things. You know, it's funny though, because like, what game was it that made me realize? I think it was The One of Us.
Last of Us?
Yes, the last. Thank you. And just tell everybody I'm dumb.
The One of Us. You know.
You know, the game. No, Matt would, like, he wouldn't, like, use cover at all, and then he'd be like, oh, I died. And it's like, maybe use, like, the truck, the blown up truck in front of you as cover, so you don't take...
That was when I was first getting back into video games. So.
Yeah, but that's what I just said. I said the one that made... There are games that you do better on, but there are still shooting games where you don't take cover, and I think you just get tired of like popping around a corner and popping shots, and you're just like, why am I taking damage from these bullets? But there seriously was a moment where my anxiety side was like, if the world ends and we need guns, I'm gonna have to save this man. Which is kind of a sweet thought. I wasn't like, I'm gonna have to leave him. Like, I actually was like, I have to save this man. So, right? That's a good thought to have. It's sweet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of that other one that one of the first?
Well, you just got that Death Standing. What was it?
Stranding.
Yeah, Death Strand. Whatever.
That game is horrible.
Oh, he would like lose his balance and start wobbling all over. It was like, oh my goodness. That was a bad game. And the weird baby in a tube that you carried around? No, thank you. You know what? Another early one we played? Fallout. That was another one you didn't take shelter on.
Yeah.
I was like, get behind the edge of the... like, cover, Matt, cover! And he's just
It's
like,
like
nah.
when the game slowed down and the game would slow down every time you died, so you see yourself like flop in slow motion and you'd fall down in weird positions.
The mutants were scary. I got obsessed with collecting in that game. I was like, we need more globes and typewriters.
And then we'd go like
Matt would
one
be like,
step at a...
put it down. It's too heavy. I'm like, carrying it back. We need it. And then he got one of his like mech suits stolen by one of the
NPCs.
Yeah, one of the ladies who sells garbage stole his. And then he was like, oh no, she stole my mech suit. So like, I found like a Reddit column like how to get your mech suit back from the NPC lady. So apparently it happened to other dudes. But Matt seriously was like, oh no.
It's like one of my better ones too.
She stole my mech suit. I can't remember what they're called. I know there's a name for things, but my brain don't keep them in there. Oh, okay. I'm kind of stuck again, aren't I? Oh, nope. Yep. Yep. Nope. Yep.
You're doing this on purpose. You used up all the glue.
That's,
Oh,
yeah. You did that and used up all the glue. Anybody know what that's from? That's a major award. Fragile. Yeah, we're Midwesterners. That's our Christmas movie of frequent watchings. Our favorite Christmas movie is probably Muppet Christmas Carol,
yeah.
which is surprisingly close to the
Actual
original Dickens, which is nice. Because then it's like you can quote Dickens by quoting the Muppets, which, you know. And I'm going to read the Treasure Island book and find out how close Muppet Treasure Island is to it, because I think that's probably pretty close, don't you?
Yeah, probably.
They have a history of being awesome.
And Tiny Tim, who
did not die. Yeah, that's like so heartwarming. It's like just those words.
Oh, isn't that swell?
I grew up with 5,000 brothers and sisters. You really don't know what it's like to be lonely.
I guess rats don't know what it's like.
When he goes like, oh, I forgot my jelly beans. And he like goes to him, you are such an idiot. Like when he's like, Charlie, ahoy! Doesn't even break his concentration.
What? No.
Never mind. How does he do that?
This little chipmunk's poking their heads out of the holes.
He's getting really frustrated. You wanna give him assistance? Look at him look back. Dad! Dad, my cookie stuck.
I hate when that happens.
Like I took a cookie out of the package today and it broke in half and fell on the floor, so I had to like lunge for it so the dogs didn't eat my chocolate chip cookie. And I made a sound like my heart fell out. Ah, my cookie. Can't see. Thank you. There's a knitting needle if you need it over by my stuff. Crochet hook. And, Matt's MacGyvering the dog bone. I like how I give him credit and say MacGyver. I can't see through you. I better just pause it. Intermission! Go to the intermission. What do they call it? Snack bar? No, they say go to concessions. That's it. Concessions.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's buy overpriced popcorn. Wink.
Twink.
Wink. Just a reminder, sip your water, everyone. Hydration is key to happiness. And also the key to not getting kidney stones. Anybody watching?
No.
I didn't think so.
Nobody likes us.
Guess I'll go eat worms.
How much you want to bet someone will start watching us just as we want to stop?
Probably. And then you'll be like, wait, I'll stay up longer. And I'll go upstairs and be like, I'm gonna read, and end up listening to Morbid again.
Is that a Wondery podcast?
Don't know. I think maybe it could be.
There's a lot more swearing on that than I thought that they would really allow, I guess, or
I don't think
because all
there's
their other
that.
podcasts are pretty clean.
Make it sound like they're just like truck driver mouths.
All they use the F word.
Oh, poor Matt's virgin ears. That didn't work how I somehow thought it would. Stop moving. Fart nuggets. That's a word.
Fart nuggets.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Jim. I'm gonna be on a podcasty thingy, streaming video game thingamaboo with the technology. It'd be funny if he's like, yes, I do. Oh, thank you, mother. Also, thank you for watching me dine this evening. Anyone else have a cat that wants them to eat or watch them eat food? And just me? I just wonder if he's like a reincarnated like royalty. You're like, dress me! Come, Jeeves, it's time to dress me. Jeeves, watch me sip this soup. It's delicious. Such good soup. That could happen, right?
Sure.
I gotta get to a point where if my eyes don't see I honestly didn't realize that I dropped the right color there, so that was like, whoa, thank you. Oh, I think I did that wrong. Alright. Ah, so close. It's gonna drop one. Do you wanna play?
Yeah, I'll try.
My eyes feel like they're bleeding. My eyes! Hi, baby.
Oops. I like Windy. I like the music.
Everybody loves Windy.
I like Windy's music the most.
Minute.
Oops. No.
I used up all my time on Facebook today. We're just gonna change the time then.
I usually just go ignore her.
Mine doesn't have ignore, I have to like turn it off. Oh, it still won't let me on. What day is today?
I don't know.
Monday, alright. Now I can go back in. What day is it?
I like the tweeting in this.
Yeah, it's very spring. Matt and I restreaming games. You mean are streaming?
Oh, I guess I screwed up. I did bad.
Allow me to be the editor of the post you made for me. Hey, no peeps. Leave your peeps. Stop. Stop. Leave it. Stop. No peeps. Okay? You can chew a bone. Go with your belly bone. No peeps. I was gonna say, oh, it might actually be getting warmer in here. No, air conditioning. The living room has 3 air vents in it, so the living room that's cooler than every other room, which is kind of funny because I'm usually like, oh, I need a blanket. And also lately, I'm also like, oh, I'm hot and I can't get not hot. I need a fan. So that's fun. Yay, we're getting older. Whee! We dropped the 2 turquoises. Here, man. Yay!
Oops.
Yeah, so we could have a puppy cam. Like it'd be like, you could watch this video, and then in the corner is a pug, or a Chiweenie, or both. A Chiweenie is a Dachshund and Chihuahua mix. Or at least that's what they told us he was when we got him. He was so little. He was 8 weeks old. And the baby. Wasn't he cute?
Yeah.
He was also derpy, which is why we adopted him.
Derp derp.
Derp derp. My derpy, my glurpy. Glurp glurp. I didn't doodle today. Should live stream you doodling. I draw a circle. I like circles. Yeah, Matt did an amazing rhinoceros watercolor, and I drew multiple colored ballpoint triangles, was it? Or was it circles? I think it was triangles. Like Matt's like, this rhinoceros is watercolor. And I'm like, I drew triangles! And they're colorful rainbows. Drop that star and you can walk it over. Drop the other one first. Here, man. Yeah, ruined it. Drop those purples before they get, and then drop it again. One more. One more. There you go. Woohoo! And it stopped it. Look at my good advice. Do, 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 do. I dropped those 2 turquoise triangles down. And look at you. So proud of you. Look at you being all mature and matching your colors. All grown up.
My color's real good.
Oops, did I make you sneeze? Oh! Sorry. You okay? Are you my best friend? Slap hands? Slap hands! Does anyone know what Slap Hands is from? Adam Sandler's brilliant film called Waterboy. I also liked when he was in the Jack and Jill movie, and no one else liked that. And it was listed on one of the worst movies in theaters. And move the yellow, those 3 stars right up there. And there's 3 greens right there. Now move that over. There, go. Green, green, green. There's 4 greens. They'll freeze it. Go. 4 hearts, or 3 hearts down below. 3 stars and 3 hearts.
Where?
Hearts in the middle, stars on the right. Triangles on the left. Oh, now they're gone. That's alright, go down. There's blue triangles. There. Oh, up one. Do that. Yep. Now, yep, do turquoise. There's 3 stars on the right. All the way over to the right, down. There, do it. That bird flew through. Drop the triangle.
Oh. Boy, I'm not good at this.
He did fine. Should we talk like the Delicious Dish Girls?
No. No.
Yes. That's good. That's good. That's a good thing. Now Matt's gonna make sweaty ball jokes for the next 3 hours.
I like to curl up with a nice ball, leathery ball sack.
Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, I pre-apologize for that. I love seeing that. Number of people watching, 0! You know why I like it? Because I can be the biggest dork and no one's out there to hear it. Then it starts getting views and I'm all embarrassed. Oh crap, people watch that? Oh no. What is that? It's okay. It's just Big Boom.
Big boomer.
We actually had a house in our city blow up before, so I always... What? Are you scared? You're okay. You want up? Here. Come on up.
Yeah, pause.
Nah, I'm living dangerously. You scared the dog. Not that one. You okay? I don't have anything else for you, dude. You're just gonna have to chill. Go lay. No, you can't keep scratching my leg, honey. Up! You up! Come on! Tell him to come up on my lap.
Come on up on our lap.
Come and cuddle with us. Nope. Oh, so I know there's like a lot of reasons not to use AI art. I get it. But I had an idea today and I was like, the Golden Girls is frogs. Because I love frogs. And I know there's a lot of people out there who love frogs too. And I was thinking, the Golden Girls as frogs. Like, that could be something. And I did one rendering on it on a free website with AI. It was a thing of nightmares. It was like nightmare sauce. We'll just put it that way. So, yeah, it could be cool. But I'd probably have to actually draw it. And as soon as I start working on any projects with drawing, my brain freezes up and I have to be rebooted. What now?
I don't know if I should bring this up because
No.
you may not like being reminded of it.
No, don't bring that up. I know
Do you know
exactly.
what?
Yes, I know. Don't. Don't scratch me. Can you play with him again? Just throw the ball around or something. Get him tired. I love how he's like, "You will never tire me, haha." Dun, 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 dun. I like this. Look at the cute little blobby guy in the corner. I don't think I realized how adorable he is. You'll have to tell me what the funny animated thing is when I do well. If I do well. When do those pop up?
Oh,
Matt's gonna throw the tennis ball for the puppy for a while. Which is funny because the puppy, the young one, is like zonked out on the couch. So when they mean non-sporting breeds, I think they really mean it. Pugs are like spazzy and then they play really hard and then they clonk out and they're just like, hold me. Which is nice. Dipper's a good boy though. He just has a lot of energy. And we do our best to make sure he's amused.
cute.
Mr. Roboto.
The eyes change whenever you get rid of some blocks.
What eyes?
The eyes on that blob thing in the corner.
Really? He like grins. Okay. Cute. It's after 9 already? Oh my gosh, no wonder I'm tired. How do people stay up late? I forget how to do all that. I'm wiped out. I haven't been the same since the car accident, so... And that was years ago. Hi, he's playing with your brother. Like Dudley looks around like, why am I stuck with you? Where's my favorite guy? He's over there. Like, oh. I guess I'm stuck with you then. And Daddy's not afraid to let you know that. You're just like a stand-in for his favorite guy. Matt'll run somewhere. Go grab dinner or whatever. And Dudley'll just like sit by the door with his face like pressed against the door. Like, he went through this portal and he shall return through this portal. And I will wait right here until he does. I'm like, yeah, I'm not him. Sorry, dude. I'm disappointed too. Sounds like Matt's jamming out to this music. You could do the Night at the Roxbury dance moves to this.
I don't think I ever saw that movie.
You didn't miss much. I believe I saw it at a sleepover and we didn't even finish it. We were just like, nope. You're okay. You don't have to bark. Bugs like,
Who was in that movie? Chris.
Will Ferrell, Chris Kattan. Who else chewed gum obnoxiously and bobbed their head? There's one other dude.
Jim Carrey did the original SNL skit. I don't believe he was in
He was too busy climbing out of a rhinoceros booty to do that movie. I saw a screenshot from a still frame from the Kate Winslet movie he did with her. I can't think of the name.
Oh.
Eternal Sunshine of the Sparkling Mind.
Spotless Mind.
I like sparkling. You know, like sparkling wine, sparkling juice, sparkling minds. Dun 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 dun. Mr. Roboto. Oh shit, my brain just totally shut off. Anything, anywhere? Sorry guys, I think I fruited this one up too much.
Still got it pretty high.
Only level 22. Oh, this is on normal too though, right?
Yeah.
No Pete's, please. No
She's
Pete's.
serious, folks. She's taking off her hoodie.
It's hot. Probably having a hot flash or something. Drink. know if any of you have seen Clockwork Orange. You know, he pops open his mouth and he goes like, "Aw," to get fed. Matt does that in awkward times, so now I do it too. It's awful. Like eggy wags.
Eggy legs. I would like to smash them.
Like a bunch of hot air just like puffed out of your area when you moved your arm. You know, men radiate heat. I could just feel like this weird hot puff of air come off of Matt. Which normally I'd be like, yeah, give me hot air because I'm always cold. But lately I'm like, ugh, why is it hot? And then I want to add Precious to the end because that's how Matt and I talk to each other. Like, why is it hot, Precious? Can anybody imagine Gollum with PMS? Or, no, menopause? Well, either, really. Kind of
What
like
would it look like if a female,
It'd be the same. I think the look would be like identical, just like with a little bit of lipstick. Somebody make me a
a
Gollum
female Gollum?
with just a little lipstick added. I think that would be awesome. And Andy Serkis has to voice her too. I'll talk to him. We're friends. No, we're not. Can you get in trouble for like, because I used to tell my dad, we'd watch Bucks games when I was growing up, and I'd be like, I just called, and I'd like whatever the coach's name was at the time, because I knew that information, because they were saying it, because, you know, we were watching the game. And I'd be like, I just talked to him, and I told him, blah, 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 blah. Well, we're close like that. So, I wonder if you can get in trouble. Be like, Andy Serkis and I are best friends. And then his agent contacts me, like, you need to cease and desist.
Please refrain from.
Andy Serkis is no way related to or any connection to this crazy YouTube woman. Actually, that probably happens a lot. I don't know if I'd want to be a lawyer for people nowadays.
Right. Oh, you're still on normal.
Yeah, should I try the hardest level? See, like, me start to cry. Like, everybody watch Sarah cry. Or we could change the title to Sarah Cries While Playing SNES Game on Switch. Just be like, I can't handle it. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that's our go to bed, read a book noise. The alarm has sounded. Shut the gates.
That bird cracks me up. In the upper right hand corner.
Oh, the spinning eyes. I like the booger nose. You don't like that animation like of the snot boogers, do you?
I think it's kind of gross.
Because in Animal Crossing there's that, isn't it, like a pig that goes around selling turnips and she has a booger nose?
I just got booger hanging out her nose.
Well, if you've ever met children, like, even like the most attentive parents, like at some point your kids got snot hanging out their nose. Why'd the music get fast? Oh, that's
Because
good. We will not stand for that.
It seems like the ones on the side are always the ones that.
I don't think I look at them as often for like matching stuff. Yes. This is a nice little roundabout way to finish off some rows.
Oh, you... There's a purple on the right that you can get, right?
What?
If you swap out the green on the left,
Kicking into turbo brain gear here. So, vintage games. Who had a Game Gear? I did. Was it crazy? Yes. I think the only... I played the Star Wars game quite a bit. It was hard. I don't remember beating that one. I did beat the Sonic game that came with it. I remember beating it while I was at my grandparents', which was really weird because I had to sit next to the outlet. Which is actually the house we're living in right now, crazy as that is.
which outlet was it?
Probably that one. Oh,
Oh,
I pointed. Matt jinxed me. Should I try hard?
yeah, just for shits
Alright.
and giggles.
And then we'll call it a night. So I'm gonna go back to 0 or 1. I'll go to hard. Got my girl Windy. God, so hot. I'm parched. I should really have a lozenge. A throat lozenge. A Frodo throat lozenge.
Dorcas Malorcas.
Oh, Mr. Frodo. Elijah, if you're watching, we love you. I'm just gonna do that, like shout outs to people that will never watch.
Joe Biden, if you're watching right now.
I gave him a look, guys. I don't know. I just live with him.
I was just thinking of the most, like,
Impossible. The most improbable
Barack
viewer.
Obama, if you're watching.
Oh, he's retired and he's of an age where...
I don't watch anything on YouTube.
Maybe this was his favorite game on SNES. Never know.
I just really find them entertaining.
Okay, don't.
I know that was horrible.
We're just gonna tell Matt never to do that again. Should we add it to the list? The list of forbiddens? The Duddy's even like, oh
That was
god.
more of a Nixon
Yeah.
Barack. I am not a crook.
And we'll just ignore him. He'll stop doing impressions. Does your dad do any impressions?
I don't think so.
Does your mom do any impressions?
No.
I like that we're on hard level and I'm like waiting for things to do. Just
Well,
toying
just-
with me.
Just wait.
And it's like lull her into a false sense of security and then attack. Did your stomach just rumble?
He knows.
Oh no, I should have done this first. I can do it now. Bloop. The little tweeting is so cute. Tweet, tweet. Oops, shouldn't have done that.
Sailing away. Add lyrics to this.
No. Matt likes to listen to like music before bed. And I like listening to like classical, like instrumental. If things have words, oh, my brain's just like. And sometimes he listens to talking, so I like, wake up and then it's like, oh my god, there's someone in the bedroom talking about history? Like what? Like podcasts and stuff. It really messes with my brain. So he has earbuds. One morning he woke up with an earbud in his mouth and was talking about dreaming that. What were you eating in your dream?
Like a gumball or a jawbreaker with like. There's jawbreakers that have like gummy filling now. I was dreaming that.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, it's a good thing you didn't swallow your earbud. That would have been a fun ER visit. I usually like yell in my sleep. Sometimes I thrash around. One time I accidentally booted the dog off the end of the bed. Our last dog. I felt so bad. He got like so pampered the next couple nights. So it was like, I will hold you close and cuddle you and I'm never gonna boot you again.
Oh, you're doing good.
Thanks. I wonder if it's like, maybe hard means something different in Japanese.
I don't think so.
Oh, I just ruined that, didn't I? Derp. Nope. So we live in the Midwest. I don't know if y'all have heard about the whole ope thing. So there's like, you say like ope, but I didn't say ope. I'd be like, instead of oops, I'd say oop. So that was cool to figure out. I'd be like oop. And I realized that I kind of am saying ope, but I just do an oop. So. Anybody wanted to know that about me? That's out there now. Well, maybe there's other people who say oop, and we can connect and have like an oop support network.
You can move the glue over. Before
It almost sounds like it's saying oop.
you. Yeah.
Oop. Maybe that's why I thought of that. Oop. My phone used to have an alert that sounded like it was saying pudding. It'd be like pudding. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, why is my phone saying pudding?
Remember when iPhone had that alarm? It was called Robot. And it was like a weirdest. You go.
Yeah, that sounds like a chicken, but yeah, I do remember that alarm. I think you just do an awful impression of it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Hey, I didn't
I'm
forget.
not a robot, so I guess I can't.
Not so sure about that.
I can't do it! Boop, 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 boop. Concurrent viewers? Question mark. What is that? The number of viewers connected to this stream at the most recently available time.
Matt's reading YouTube to me.
Chat rate. The rate of the stream at the most recently available time.
You don't have to watch this video, people. just enough to know that we made it because we love you. Boop, 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 boop. Pew!
You can match 3 hearts at the top there. You can get rid of that down one. My brain just freezed up. I'm not even a ice cream. Shit. No fast music. Stress me out. Stop with the music. Alright. Thank you. I want to try it.
Well, I'm
Oh.
off. So enjoy time with Matt. And if he tells you crazy stories, just message me and I'll hit him. Nicely. Like, no, I won't hit him. That's mean. I'll take away his chocolate chip cookies. Aw, aren't you the cutest puppy? Aw, cute kitty. Old man. night.
Night.
Good night.
Yeah, it's my last game. Alright, that's the end of the stream. I'll see you guys later.